Rivers, allow Nigeria's democracy to breathe. International groups beg Tinubu, no be small o, they need to beg him o because even you should allow Nigeria's democracy to breathe because this is not democracy. This one is suffocating democracy. What kind of democracy is this? This is not the democracy for the people by the people that we've learnt in school. This is not it. What kind of democracy is it where you don't have rights to speak? Now, the protest that they want to do today now, they've already started bullying people that, oh, they should not come and protest. That police want to do national police day. I've never heard, okay, even if they want to do national police day, is that stopping people from protesting? That should not stop people from protesting and exercising their human rights. Freedom to speech, freedom to protest. I don't understand. It should allow Nigeria's democracy to breathe. It should allow us to breathe. If the international group is already begging, you know that water don't pass Gary. Water don't pass Gary because we are really going through it in the hands of these people. We are really going through it too. They should take their legs off our necks because they want to suffocate us. An international group, Nigerians in Diaspora Movement for Democracy, has urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to allow democracy to thrive in Nigeria, citing the recent developments in Rivers State as a concerning example of democratic erosion. The group expressed alarm over the suspension of the elected state governor, his deputy, and members of the State House of Assembly for 6 months, calling it a distortion of democracy. I'm telling you, it is a big distortion. What they have been doing for the past 6 months is as in, I don't understand. It's just like they just entered into a new dimension. They are just trying to suffocate Nigerians. What is it? You suspend the sitting governor for 6 months. You suspended everybody for 6 months. Declare a state of emergency when it is not even needed. Now, an open letter to President Tinubu signed by Dr. Samson Idoko and Patriot John Andrew Onu, his president and secretary general. The group urged President Tinubu to revisit the decision to declare emergency rule in Rivers State and instead use the legislative processes to stabilize the situation. That one self na error. Legislative process. You see that even Fubara is not even trying to fight it. Because even if he tries to fight it, he says, okay, let me take it to court. He's not going to win. Because they are the ones controlling the courts as well. So everything is upside down. The legislative, the executive, the judiciary, upside down. Really upside down. So I don't know. The proposed measures such as compelling all parties concerned to implement strong deterrent elements and sanctions, including a ban on participating in political activities and or holding public offices for at least 10 years. The group emphasized that if the current situation is not addressed, it could damage President Tinubu's efforts and legacy, both past and future. They don't care about legacy. They don't care if the legacy wants to be destroyed. As long as they can achieve what they want to achieve. To hell with legacy. They don't care. These people look like they care about their legacies. Every one of them. They don't. The statement added, we wish to passionately plead that democracy should be allowed to thrive. And seen, obviously to be thriving, we do not make this assertion likely or base it on an assumption, but on factual grounds. Yes, democracy is getting gone and forgotten in this country. It's going. There is clear derailment from what Your Excellency stood and fought for from what is happening today. Your Excellency, with what has happened in Rivers State, it is potentially clear that democracy under your presidency is no longer thriving. They want to lock it up, or maybe democracy is in prison. Because democracy is not working at all. At all. A practice where an elected state governor, his deputy, and members of the State House of Assembly are suspended for 6 months does not represent what His Excellency stood for and fought so much for exactly. You now go and put sole administrator there, and that one now he's focusing on the finance. I even heard that he has read the budget safe. The thing is just so funny. So funny. You are reading budgets. Yeah. A lot is going on in this country, a whole lot. They're just doing anything they like and they act like, oh, nobody can talk to me. Nobody can query me. Nobody can question me. It's unfair. Your Excellency, the unequal, disproportionate and excessive pressure placed on Rivers State at its jugular is affecting the entire democratic system in the whole country. Democracy is in a state of asphyxia, losing air, or we dey lose air, we need to breathe. And if nothing is done, in some few minutes, it will be suffocated to death. Truly, what is going on? Like, where is the democracy in this country? What's going on? Every sector in the country, they are just doing anyhow. The executive Akpabio, see what is going on in the Senate, Supreme Court, INEC, police, EFCC. Everybody is just doing what they like. The judiciary that should be the hope of the masses, those ones, they are even worse. If that happens, then the entire effort of Mr. President, both past and future, will be dented in an ugly history. I don't think they care. About that one. No. A crude democratic tragedy. Your Excellency cannot allow this to happen. It has already happened. And they even want to move on to the next state. They've succeeded in River State. They want to go on to Bayelsa. Because Wike wants to go and do rally. I don't know the Yeye rally he wants to go and do in Bayelsa State, all in a bid to cause problems. Because that's just it. I don't know what they are looking for. We therefore wish to call on Mr. President to take a serious and urgent look at the declaration of emergency rule in River State to revise the decision. Revise. I say they still want to declare more state of emergency. They are saying they should revise this one. It's not going to do anything. And instead utilize legislative processes to stabilize the situation, as well as ensure that there is no reversal of the ugly drifts in River State. These legislative measures could be compelling for all parties concerned, with strong deterrent elements and sanctions, which would include a ban on participating in political activities or holding public offices for no less than 10 years. Hopefully they are going to listen, because really, I don't know why they are behaving like this. Like, what is going on? Even if you had done the state of emergency, declare state of emergency, and also suspended for Wike now, maybe people will not even be complaining this much. But you suspended governor, you suspended the deputy, you suspended the lawmakers. The person that is causing this problem, Gongo, you did not suspend him. So that means something is fundamentally wrong. Like, what is going on? You need to revise this. If the international bodies can do something to compel him to return back the governor back to his position, I really hope they can do that, because it is wrong. All shades of wrong. So we are convinced that Your Excellency will hit this call. Let's hope he will hit the call, because they hear anybody. And act expeditiously. Have the confidence of your unending patriotism, sir. Now we'll wait and see. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.